Alrighty, traders, it is Monday, July 22, and I want to jump in and give you a quick video. I am on vacation this week. As you can see, I'm normally not wearing a hat and I haven't shaved for 2 days or so, but I am on vacation this week. So I want to make sure that I do get a video out to you so that you can get a sense of what I'm doing, how am I trading when I'm on vacation. Okay, pardon my voice, it is what it is here. So I'll try to keep this brief today, but I want to give you a few tips on how we trade when we're on vacation, what the market was doing today, what we are seeing coming up, and trying to make our lives a whole lot easier and more fun while we're trading. Way too many times, everybody's, again, always in their, in the services or Discords or YouTube and whatever. And it's great that you're trying to learn and put all those things together, but also you got to make sure you live a little and enjoy life. Okay. And you shouldn't be glued to your computer screen for 6 hours a day or something like that, or 9 or 10 hours a day, and then checking charts for hours a night. That's bananas. Okay. That's not any way to live or to trade. The whole reason we trade is A, as an extra income source, or B, if you, like me and others, maybe you're trading for a living, right? Well, it becomes a 5 to 9 instead of a 9 to 5 if that becomes your case. But there is a way to make your life a whole lot easier, and that's really kind of the way we're talking about it in the Income Navigator service. And again, not recommending that you join or do any of that stuff. I just want to give you my philosophies here. And my philosophy is that if you put in a reasonable amount of effort, okay, you shouldn't have to be glued to a screen. You got to keep it simple. And I was mentioning to a member earlier today, and again, I'm on vacation, but I'm sitting there on a beach chair, okay, and I'm checking some of the comments by people, and I'm trying to help people out the best I can, even though I'm relaxing, and it's fairly therapeutic anyway. But to me, trading is 50% having a plan, a good plan, and 50% having the discipline to follow that plan and keeping your emotions in check. Okay. If you can do those two things, I think you're going to be successful. But the first thing is that plan that you have. Does that plan involve, trading actively and being on the screen for 8 hours a day? Or does that plan simple and allow you to just place trades, take them off without having to get out there? It's funny, somebody asked me today, what do you do for a living? Even one of our members was talking about this. Hey, I trade for a living. Oh, and they think you're a day trader. Okay, in which case I answer, well, no, I don't day trade. I'm an active trader, but most of my trades are anywhere from 2 to 4 months long. I'm usually in the average trade for maybe a month. Okay, and they may even ask one more question, and what do you trade or how do you trade? If you're doing that, I say, well, mainly I trade options on futures. By then, their eyes glaze over and they're done, which to me is a signal for me to stop talking about it anyway, because they no longer get it and they don't ask enough questions to figure it out. Yet I make more money in a month than most of these people make all year. But they're not open-minded enough to ask, how do you do it? Can you help me? How do I learn to do some of this? How do I create an extra income for myself? Well, the first thing, again, for me is I got to make it simple enough that I can follow it. Okay. And I want to be able to take vacations and travel with my family. I've got, some of my family members with me today. My wife is here, my daughter, other folks are with us on vacation. And we're just relaxing, hanging out either at the pool, the beach, maybe we'll go take the boat out or do something like that. But you don't have to be glued to a screen. And I'm trying to teach them the same thing as well, that trading doesn't have to be grinding in the market and being online all the time. Have a plan. And what I have found is that longer dated options, and I'm a seller of options, longer dated options trading is less stressful, more profitable, and more consistent than short-term day trade, zero DTE, any of these other crazy things, or buying options. Okay. I don't really have to check in more than maybe once or twice a day. Typically, I'll look at the market maybe at 7 a.m. before it opens, because I'm mostly in futures. I can see what's going on. Maybe I'll check in around noon if I have to. And then at the end of the day, I do this market wrap up with you guys. So I'll check the market then as well. If you don't really want to spend that much time in the market, the way I trade, I think is a beautiful thing to do. It's less stress, takes less time, and anyone can do it, taking just a little bit of time. So let's look at how the account did today while we were on vacation, hanging out, sitting in a beach chair, okay, toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in the world. Okay, so let's take a look at it today. So let me share with you. Here's what we did today. We ended the day at 837 on the delta. Not much of a move, 0.16, totally within our realm, with the market dropping the way it has over the last 3 days. Until today, the market was up today. But until today, and we had been rising a bit on delta, so it's all good. Now let me get off the screen here too, so you guys can see a little bit better. All right, there we go. All right, theta 1493 on theta, 0.28%, totally fine for where we are. We had one of the biggest up days in our account ever. It was up over $10,000 today, and we didn't do a single thing. Okay, you can see there's no trades. We didn't open, we didn't close, we didn't do anything. Okay, BP usage 361,440. Okay, and then current bill buying power. Actually, we dropped it a fraction today. So let me see if I can pick that up and change. So I dropped it just a fraction just to avoid any kind of margin interest. So I did have to drop it. But we're sitting at roughly 50% buying power. Nothing to add, nothing to do. None of our trades are in trouble. Massive update in the account today. All the while, not really having to check anything. We are pretty much vacation proofed in the fact that we don't have to watch anything. We're afraid that something's going to close tomorrow and we don't know what it is. Right? We're able to actually get through and check out our account. And you can trade by phone. You can do it any way you want to, but you can certainly make it easy for yourself. So again, no trades today at all. And if we're looking at the market here, nice bounce off the 21 EMA on the daily. We're not even close to the 21 EMA on the weekly. Oil, okay, bouncing off the 200-day moving average here on the weekly. The daily down, but off its lows. Nice hammer candle. Could be a nice reversal setting up for oil. Gold still in a ascending triangle, pulling back to the 21. Looks pretty good there. Our bond trades, same type of thing. We're sitting here in a nice, somewhat of an ascending triangle, but in this nice tight range. Nice pullback today. Beautiful strangle setups on ZB. And then if we look at the Russell today, after 3 days of significant selling, a nice rebound on the Russell today. So overall, pretty good. Cannot complain with where we are in the markets right now. And I'll take you through my account quickly, and then we'll get off here because I'm going to get back to enjoying the vacation. But let me show you this. Let me get in, share my screen, and we'll walk through the account briefly. So I'll give you an idea of what I'm trading. All right, here we go. All right, first trade, Aussie dollar, we're up 40% in 21 days, nothing to do there. The euro, we're up 30% in 24 days, nothing to do there. Okay, this oil 112, it's up 89%, nothing to do there. Another oil 112 trade here, just fractionally down 30 bucks, nothing to do. Ratio spread down a bit on oil, nothing to do. Strangle and oil down fractionally, nothing to do. In ES, most of these are all either hedges or put debit spreads. And here's a 112 up 88%, nothing to do here. Nice negative delta. And then in my other ES trades, there's nothing to do, nothing to take off, up 60%. Okay. This one, we've already pulled the money out, so this P&L is not correctly. We've already rolled the naked puts and the put debit spread. On this one, here's another long-term 112 up 30%. We've already rolled out of this one as well, so the P&L is not correct. We've already made a bunch of money. This XL trade hasn't even begun to be working. It's only 49 days old, and it's up a couple $100 already with a nice fat 200-point trap. Here's another long-term 112. This one's pretty much fractionally breaking even. This one's down a fraction. Naked puts are down a fraction. The XL trade here down just a tad. And again, this is after hours. So we're not working on the current day stuff. But overall, this gold Strangles up. This gold 112, 111 is up. Bonds, this 112 is up 122%. And then you've got Strangle up 40%, another Strangle up almost 27%. Naked puts just flat. We own our bill, and then we own some TLT long-term in here as well that we'll probably write another call against. So really nothing to do. Bill is down to $71,000 in buying power. All right, so there's where we are on this. Again, you can trade while you're on vacation. You don't need to be doing a lot of crazy stuff. Okay? All you got to do is have a plan, trade your plan, and enjoy yourself. You don't have to be glued to a screen all day long. All right, take care. Enjoy a great rest of your day. See you guys later. Bye-bye.